A long time ago in the city of Sokoto, in the northern part of Nigeria where sandstorm and flies ruled, 5 young boys became brothers through faith and boarding school. They were students of Federal Government College Sokoto, boys aged between 11 and 13, all in GSS 2, and all under the care of the same school guardian, Mr. Sani, a gentle, no-nonsense man with thick glasses and a voice that could silence a fever.
Okay.
Mr. Sani's house, just behind the staff quarters, was a refuge for the boys. There, they stored their provisions and pocket money, far away from the prying hands of hostel seniors. The group was made up of Emeka, the curious one with an ever-asking mind; Kabiru, the calm and calculating thinker; Chidi, a fiery, fast-talking storyteller; Tunde, loyal but always hungry; and Idris, the small but sharp boy with a love for detective novels. Their lives in GSS 2 were routine prep, classes, meals, punishment, then repeat. But then, as these stories often go, peace shattered. It all began one cool Tuesday night. "Guy, in my 100 naira?" Tunde asked, face pale, his hand trembling slightly as he stared into the margarine tin where he'd hidden his money inside Mr. Sani's cupboard. They searched, questioned, denied, but 2 days later, Emeka's 150 naira vanished. Then Kabiru's, then some milk, then chin-chin. The boys, once united, grew suspicious of one another. Accusations hung in the air like unseen smoke. To avoid going to the school authorities, Emeka whispered a wild idea one night in the dining hall. "There is one GSS 1 boy, Usman. He knows how to do Bible turn. He helped GSS to catch who stole their provisions last term." "Bible waiting?" Chidi asked, half laughing. "It's real," Idris chimed in. "They use a key, a Bible, and a string. The Bible turns when it hears the thief's name." They all fell silent, then agreed. That Friday night in the empty hostel block during night prep, they gathered with Usman, a quiet Muslim boy with deep eyes and an eerie calmness. Though the process was called Bible turn, and Usman was a Muslim, he never touched the Bible himself. He only guided and pulled out a small, worn-out Bible, an old iron key, and a piece of thread. Carefully, he tied the string to the middle of the key, and then wedged the key between the Bible pages. The string now connected both, forming a single suspended pendulum. Usman's voice was barely above a whisper. "Each suspect will hold up one end of the key with his index finger. I will hold the other. If the Bible turns, then that's who took it. What if the Bible falls?" Kabiru asked nervously. Usman's eyes met his. "If the Bible turns when your name is called, you run mad." First was Chidi. "If not Chidi steal the money, make the Bible turn." Nothing. Then Tunde. "If not Tunde steal the money, make the Bible turn." Then Kabiru. A faint swing, but not a turn. Then Idris. The key vibrated slightly, but again, no turn. Then Emeka. The Bible turned slowly, and then faster. The boys gasped. Emeka's hands were trembling. No, I didn't take anything," he said, pulling his hands away. "Calm down, Oga," Usman said. "It's what the spirits say." But Emeka protested, eyes wide with disbelief. The others stared, a mix of shock and suspicion on their faces. Mr. Sani was never told. For 2 weeks, Emeka was treated like a ghost among friends. They no longer shared jokes. He was skipped during meal, and his name became synonymous with the missing money. But then something unexpected happened. Idris, ever the detective, decided to test the Bible turn alone. One night, he went back to Usman with another boy who wasn't even involved in the incident. And when they called the random name Aliu, who wasn't even in the group, the Bible turned. The next morning, Idris told everyone what happened. The truth dawned like morning sun. "Not fake," Chidi muttered. "It ain't no real." "No," Idris said. "It reacts to nervousness. The more scared you are, the more it turns. The guilt isn't real, just fear." They had wronged Emeka deeply. That night, they all gathered in Mr. Sani's backyard and apologized. Tears running down Tunde's cheeks as Emeka stood silent. He said nothing for a long time, then nodded. "Just don't let fear replace truth next time," he said quietly. They never found the real thief, but they found something else: humility, forgiveness, and a painful lesson about trust. And though they left FGC Sokoto years later, the legend of the Bible town lived on in whispers, passed from junior to junior. But among the 5 boys, now grown men scattered across cities and continents, it remained a reminder: sometimes the scariest lies are the ones we choose to believe when the truth feels too heavy to wait for. The end.